What's up, Valheimers on YouTube? We're gonna get back into the Oliver Queen. Oh, what happened? An error occurred thing. Okay. Go back in here. What's up, Valheimers on YouTube? Alright, that's working. I can hear my face. Alright, back to live. Look like everything's good. Chat in chat box. Chat in chat box. Alright. Dude, we started a permadeath run over on Twitch today. It was not the worst. It was kind of fun. It was actually a lot longer than I intended it. It was about 2.5 hours longer than I was really planning on going. So I'm not going to be able to do quite as much of the Oliver Queen run this evening. But never one to do things in small doses. I would like to trying to jump back in with both feet and figure out where I was at in all these playthroughs. So we need to jump back in on the Oliver Queen run, probably do a little bit of building, maybe check and see where we're at with the swamp and the withered bones. But yeah, this is episode 8. As I remember it, we had a crazy struggle trying to get withered bones, but I think we can just jump back in there. It looks like we died, but we didn't die. I think we were just hot tubbing it. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it, dude. And reverse overworld. Seems right to me. Yep. Hot tub in that. Alright, so we've got chickens. I think we're still on feast. We have a full Fenris kit. Oh yeah, we have maxed out Fenris gear in this run. Oh, I forgot how much cool crap we have on this run. So much cool stuff. Okay. Right, yeah, we're rocking Crom. We have maxed out gear for the fodder fight right now. So level 4 silver sword, level 2 Crom, level 2, what's that thing called? Spear thingy? Pointy stick? Alright, looks like I have some broken windows on me and some other stuff. I think... Again. Ooh, yeah. Actually looks pretty good at night. I don't know. I don't think we have to worry about raids, right? Because we're in a reverse world. So the only raid event possible is like Eikthyr Radley's Creatures of the Forest or something like that. Okay, coal farm. We have Sailor's Bounty. Black Forge. Right. Oh yeah, we had the cool barrel storage that we set up. So I've done, I think, 2 of these barrel storage thingamabobs, but this is my favorite so far, the 4 and 4. It fit really well. Alright, we were probably doing something with Windows. I'll have to check on that at some point. Let's see. Right. This was our bed that had a bazillion pounds on it. But like if you try and build up at all, this thing will break. It has no structural stability, but you can put as much weight as you possibly want on it. We have a bunch of egg spawns right outside the house, so that's why there's so many eggs sitting around everywhere. Oh yeah, we need to decorate. But oh my god, this looks so much better than it did on my other machine. So clean. What's up, Hank? Oh, and Henrietta. Oh, that's where I was supposed to put it. Dude. What's up, lady? Barrel still looks sick. That is so true, doesn't it? Crap, I have my OBS chat is so small I'm gonna have a aneurysm trying to read it. Okay, here's a bigger one. Yeah, dude. Thanks again for hanging out on the Twitch. That was kind of a low-key stream. I think we had around 10 people most of the day, so they don't know about me on Twitch anymore. Or anybody who used to follow me probably is like, wait a minute, I thought you played poker. Do we need this for any reason? Should I just cook it for the fun of it? Maybe we were doing build pieces or something like that. Yeah, I want to get a view from a little ways away from this, but... Dude, we haven't even upgraded the GPU, and it's already just... I mean, it's so nice. Oh my god. I can't lose Hank or Henrietta or whichever one you are. You can't leave. You can't leave. Oh, that was close, dude. We almost lost one of the named chickens. Alright, we have no other food on us. That's probably not great. Yeah, okay. That's the Oliver Queen mansion. Holy crap, we got a new one. Okay, you two talk. I'm out of here. We're gonna actually have to fight that guy. We better get some food first. So we have golems in the pits, which prevents spawns. But I have a bad feeling about that guy. Where do we have food? No, I have Sailor's Bounty. I'll eat that, but what about the rest of our damn food? I have no idea. Oh, we have an extra freaking root. Oh yeah, because we had that weird death, didn't we? Maybe in the other house, or... Oh my god. Okay, and we had the big board, right? Alright, Twitch is your TV, keeps me company. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. Dude, glad we got it. Okay, good. We've got 8 out of 10 bones, dude. Very nice. And bow level was 40 last time I wrote anything down. Bows. 45. Ooh. We should adjust that. Alright. So we still need 2 more bones. And then we can rush the Ashlands. Where is my... Okay, there's my metal. I usually keep food, like, here. Oh, okay. I have food in my usual 6-box spot. Dude. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to change the monitor orientation a little bit, because I actually have to turn my head to see whether or not chat's moved. Mario, what's up? Good to see you too. Hope you're well. Yeah, what do we want to eat over here? Yeah, this is our Ashlands food though, right? Like, we only have so much. Yeah, there's issues with food for the Ashlands. We have cooking racks, but we have no cauldron upgrades. So everything's kind of maxed out right now. Yeah, level 3 cauldron. This is the best food we can make. Best stam food that we can make is ice cream, all that stuff. Yeah, there's a lot to this run. Oh my god, this character's like Superman. Let's go kill that golem before it turns into a problem. Yeah, Mario, I nuked, well, I had my processor for my gaming PC was fried, and then I've been needing to upgrade my system for quite a while, so that system was really, really old, and I was just barely able to stream and play Valheim. And so, because I had to do a full PC build, I just took a break from Valheim and streaming. And then about 2 weeks ago, I decided on what I wanted to build, and then ordered the stuff, and finally built this machine over the past couple of days. And so I've just done like a saga run, and then started something over on Twitch too. But yeah, we'll be able to get like back into probably pretty regular streams. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. I know, I wish I would've... I wasn't sure what my timeline would be and stuff, and I didn't want to keep talking about it. So I just kind of was like, whatever. At first, what I tried to do is I tried to fix it myself, and troubleshooting and everything took me a while because I had forgotten a lot of what I know about, you know, just managing computer repair and any of that stuff. So I put like 2 weeks of work into just trying to figure out what had happened, and then see whether or not I could fix it, and blah blah blah. So it was like this whole thing, and I just didn't really feel like talking about it. But anyway, that's why you haven't seen me in a while. Ooh, yeah. We have this viewing platform, right, for the other side of the house? But it's not really far enough away. It's kind of more like a viewing platform for this part of the world. Maybe a spot to chuck stuff off the ledge. That's dope. Alright, so what do we want to accomplish today? I did really want to get some decoration in this part of the house. I mean, honestly, it looks pretty good. I'm kind of a dude with decoration, you know, so like, I don't really think walls are empty when they don't have things on them. Walls look good the way that they are, but I would like to spruce it up a little bit. That actually is working for me now. I hated it when I built it. I like how it looks now. Alright, we got our boat stuff here. Alright, that was just fuel. Man. I don't know, guys. What are we gonna do? I made cheesy potatoes. Actually, I made that chicken too, but I didn't eat any of it. It's just cooling. Okay. Alright, I guess we can start to take a look at where our portals are at. Oh, take a look at the map. Yeah. Alright. This has been our withered. So we started here. Found Haldor early. Had a couple of early deaths. First time we touched the mountains. And then, yeah, we've been doing live in the mountains. So... let's see. Yeah, we went to this one, found all the stuff, and then this was another really good mountain. We broke down a bunch of castles and stuff here. We can't get into crypts, but yeah, we have a coal farm. Yeah, let's go look at that. Coal farm. Right, and then we cheated into this crypt just to illustrate how we're not cheating, but we did that a couple of times. Do you guys remember? We threw the chair down and went in just to show like the kind of thing that we're not doing. So we got what iron we've had was really a struggle. And yeah, it's coming back to me. I like this build. But yeah, this is pretty close to our house. Our house is like right there. I'm gonna turn off these. We died more times than you know, like a good player would have. Yeah, this is our... oh, yeah. I have my... this is one of the features I really like doing on anywhere that I build a coal farm. I like to have one of these. A nice little pit for my Surtling cores that I'm not going to use. I like that. That's good. This was just, yeah, Mistlands, build stuff. Another thing of stone out there. I think we used most of this. This was stone stuff too. Yeah, these are just kind of boxes I left lying around for stone. We have a whole box of like trophies that I saw, right? Yeah. Oh crap. Okay, so decorating the house is gonna be very doable. Where's the... is it a forge item? I haven't made one of these in a while. Ooh, it takes frickin' iron, damn it. I don't know if we can spend iron on shields we're not going to use. I can't remember what we still need the iron for, though. Some of this is going to take me... so, like, when you haven't thought about something in a really long time, if you go to sleep and then wake up the next day, you'll have access to a ton more of the memory without having to struggle. That might just be me, though. Alright, those... Maybe some circling stuff would be cool. 3... So why don't we have chat on the screen? What the hell? My chat box widget is not functioning. Why? Ooh. You could probably cheat those up with like another build piece. Ignore us, will manage. Ah. Yeah, I'm getting a tiny bit of zoned out for building type stuff. Where does that dude's head go, I wonder? No one would ever see it if it was up here. Let's see, what direction do the cultists want to face? Towards the rising sun? To the east? Or do we just keep it simple? Never gonna see that. Huh. How do you space these? Like... That's weird. Vertically, I'm doing a terrible job. No. That's such a classic move. Okay, bottom of the thing goes to the top of that thing. Okay. Boom. Harder to see from that angle. Oh. Valheim, I hate you. Okay. That's even worse. Right, like as soon as you go to the up there. Okay, we just ran out. Will it grow on me or will I always hate it? Oops. Alright, that's better with 7. There's so much light up here. I kind of, for some reason, I feel like the hot tub room should be like really dim. But yeah, very light. Alright, let's check some more portals. Maybe sleep first. I forgot how much fun it is to move in full Fenris gear with like 62 run. That's so good. God. It's like Superman, Super Viking. Blank. 1, that's probably our... That's gotta be our swamp base. Our farm... Maybe our farm is 1. Or we don't have a swamp base because... we don't have an iron... Yeah, okay. Our farm is 1. Where our cultivator is, and our onions are done. Oh yeah, we've explored so much of the map. We have a billion bees. Go ahead, do a little farming. If you do it right, the circular look is actually almost better than straight lines. Hey, another A-bomb trophy. Troll trousers. I don't like Drake trophies. I don't think they look good, so that's why I'm leaving that there. I have a crystal battle axe in this playthrough. Look at that giant monkey snot. Kill him a thing. Alright, so that's probably over in the swamp. Let's see. Yeah, so again, our withered bone search was insane. That's an extra bone mass. We don't have a portal there. Oh yeah, we had really good serpent hunting. Which is why we have so much serpent stew. Mistland segment, yeah, we went up there. Portal at the Queen. I think we have portals set up everywhere, so there's probably a Q, a Y, all that stuff. I think I do have a swamp base over here. Right, because we did Mistland stuff and broke a aqueduct. I brought some crap back over here, so I think we have like a number 2 or number 3 or something portal over there. That's not the Yag we have a portal at. Is it? Oh, that might be close enough to somewhere where we have a portal that I didn't leave something. I don't know. I can't remember. Bone mass, I'm pretty sure we left a portal there. Speaking of which, let's just check. Try and figure it out. Yeah, I think we're part of the way through about 5 different playlists that we might actually finish. And we just started a new one. So yeah, we are... Oh, we left a portal there, huh? Okay. Oh, because that was the first one we found. Okay, so we're gonna have another portal over here, and then we're running out of swamp on the map to find our last 2 withered bones. So let's run some swamp. See if we can get any more wither bones. That'd be a good waste of time. But yeah, like I said, I'm guessing we have portals everywhere. I don't know if I have I probably have an elder portal. And we're over here. So this is the rest of the swamp that we have to search, is between here and there. So we've almost covered the entire world. I mean, not every swamp, but a lot of it. Okay. Let's grab some stam foods. Unless maybe I was out of stamina food. Alright, we've got onions. Okay. I guess we should just do sausages, onion soup, and the feast. That works. Where was the sausages? Yeah, that'll work. I might want to search like a little more all around this region until we find it. This swamp is done, right? Yeah, we did really well in this swamp. So we are... Oh yeah, and we're supposed to be running our... Oh. Remember a minute ago when we needed fine wood? Wait, what? What is that? These are backwards. Oh man. If it wasn't for like how much time we spent searching for the bones, this was one of the funnest runs I've had in a while. Because we got one of these. Crom. I love cromming. Okay. Yeah, BT dub. It's our armor number 50. We don't have the helmet. We don't have our Drake helmet with. repairing these guys, I'd feel better if I had a Drake helmet on. Never mind. That was sick. Alright, Bubba. Get crumbed. Get crumbed, bro. Did a two-handed weapon only recently. Crom is so fun. Yeah, I agree, Mario. Crom is mind-blowing, and it's the most. I mean, it's the most powerful weapon we have. It's how we're gonna fight fodder. That's just stupid. What am I even shooting? Am I shooting wooden arrows? Sorry, pal. I don't think we mess with the tar, right? We don't need it for anything, right? Feel like there was tons of tar in the boxes back home, so we should be fine. I'd be shocked if we didn't have our if we didn't have our totems already. I would be truly shocked, but let's grab this free one. And then we'll check. Whoa, danger, sort of. That's my bug. Oh yeah, this is our max shield too, because we can't make we can't make what? Black metal. No fair. He hit me with his sword. Okay. Yeah, I think we're sailing like that direction. Looking for more swamp. What? Okay. I saw Haldor's icon and it registered in my mind funny. That's awesome, dude. A little bit of extra fine wood. Did we really get 54? I must have had some on me for some reason. It's weird. How's the poll going? Have any of you guys seen? You got a few saying or one saying Before it got all soap opera-y, I was really excited for that genre of like superhero TV show episodes. So like the first season of Arrow was actually pretty good, and then they really leaned on like the like soap opera type TV producing or something like that, but something happened to it and I basically don't even watch those things anymore. Totems, right? Okay, so I have my old storage system in here. Yeah. We have totems. That's another build piece that's like a light source that we could use. And look at how many needles we can make. How's our, alright, that's not great. We should be shooting birds. Okay, back on the grind. Oh, I didn't even check. How's the pizza? What's up, buddy? Been a long time since I saw a Sobe stream. Good to be here. Thanks. Are we dropping all kinds of frames, or is everything hunky? Everything is hunky-dory. Good to know. Just built a PC for anybody who's back or just joining in. Built a PC, super hot where I live, so moved everything down into the basement. Sort of in love with it. It's nice and cool down here, having a good time. We're gonna be back in trophy hunt events again. So I don't think there's one this weekend, but next weekend. So like about a week from now, we'll be back in the trophy hunts. I had a personal best of 520 the other day off stream. So there's a chance that we're going to be competitive in the trophy hunt events. So be sure to keep a tab open for me while you watch the other better players. Haha. Because I'm gonna try really hard to win one. I'm gonna play in at least the next 2 for sure. But yeah, we're gonna do our best. We're gonna do it. Saturday, let me see, I have Discord open. I can tell you in 1 second. Trophy hunt. How's my boat doing? Where? On our chat, it is a week from Saturday, but I can't remember where competitors. Oh, here it is. Okay. Saturday, July 26th was the last one. Saturday, August 9th at 1 p.m. Mountain, so 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 9th. Alright, so we're looking for swamp that we haven't been to yet. So I saw, I'm seeing mountain over there. So I know there's land over here at some, but I don't know if that's actually going to be swamp. And the only place that we can get withered bones is from swamp boxes. This looks like plains. Just 2 left, Mario. This was the worst, the worst part about this run. And I think when Henrik did, I haven't watched Henrik's, but Scale said something about it the other day on Thread stream. I'm just name dropping everybody now. But yeah, this was the worst part for Henrik's run too. But what do you guys think? Have we spent 11 hours at least or more searching for it? Just opening boxes and crypts. So yeah, I think I got really excited last time because we went from like 5 to 8 in one stream, and we had gone so long without finding one. I can't remember, it was something like that. We got like 3 or 4 in one episode, and it went from feeling like we weren't ever gonna be able to finish the game to now we've actually got a chance. So I mean, we still have to land in the Ashlands and everything, but I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, that we're prepped for all of the bosses now. And this was the only thing we had left to do, so we have, oh, that's what it is. We have an A portal. We have an Ashlands portal down there. So we're ready to rush the Ashlands probably next time we play. Wow, this was pretty stupid. I'm just gonna break the boat here. It's easier than messing with it. But yeah, it's all coming back to me. Slowly but surely. Wait, can we carry everything? Yeah, we won't have any room for, like, anything else, right? But get rid of the stones and we have 1 slot free for possible withered bones. I remember the last 3 are from 1 spot. That's what I was thinking. I can't remember if we got 4 in that one episode where we were just kind of going like all the way around the map. Like we did like all of that in one episode, and then that swamp like had 3, something like that. I'd have to go back and watch it. Just because it's been such a long time. I usually am able to just kind of remember all that stuff, so I don't make notes or anything. But yeah, that sounds about right. Oh. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay. Alright, that's the most dangerous thing. Everybody else can basically suck it. We have an insane armor number right now. Oh my god! Oh yeah, I don't need chains. Okay, never mind. I don't know why, for some reason all of a sudden I was like, oh my god, we got a chain! Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we have... There's another wraith. Oh. 3 wraiths. This guy want to get chromed? Would you like to be chromed, sir? Yeah, I remember opening a box a minute ago that had 25 chains in it. Yeah, this is total pretend swamp. I don't think there will be any boxes to open over here. Come on, leeches. Wow. That was kind of sketch. Boat. A-bombs. We have an extra, we have a backup root kit, right? And this is what we want. Come on. Fudge. There's a spawner. Didn't we? One of the stone towers has boxes, has swamp boxes in it. All of the wooden structures in the swamp don't work though, right? Because those are all like Black Forest or Meadows boxes. All right, buddy, you can do it. Damn it. That was just arrows, right? Okay. That's pretend. Oops. Wow, this is gonna be kind of annoying, probably. Oh, that actually staggered him. That's kind of cool. Oh, for 2. Yeah. That last box had what was it? Iron arrows. It almost looked like the right stuff at first. All right. I turn back and head north. There's still a lot of stuff that we haven't searched that will have some more spawners in it. A couple more. And then actually muddy scrap piles might have been a smarter idea, but remember we spent so much time hitting the ground with the stag breaker and not finding them that got really frustrating. Alright, I'd take more serpents. They're free. Alright, more pretend swamp dead ahead. Oh, I don't have a... We got a portal home for a feast. Actually, against swamp, sausages and that and 50 armor is more than enough. Odin came through with a little bit of tailwind for us. That was dope. The hell was that? I think there was a Surtling spawner like completely submerged or something. Oh, I ended the poll. Be emote. I'm totally gonna do it. But I might have to whine about it quite a bit before I do it. Well, I don't wanna. I don't see the stuff yet. Alright, this chunk has been fairly thoroughly explored though, so I don't expect there to be anything left there. But we have kind of all of that before we have to like turn around and actually start searching places we've already been. I'm sure we've missed like a decent amount of big swamps somewhere. Is there a name for mixing like a lot of milk into iced tea? Is that a kind of thing? Or is that just a thing? Question is withdrawn. I don't think that's a thing. Like half coffee, half milk is a cappuccino. Yeah, chai tea. So maybe if you have a spicy enough tea, it kind of works. Actually, chai tea is pretty good sometimes. But that's the type of tea itself, I believe. You guys seeing any swamp here in this terrible weather? Can he hit me when you're on the bow? He can chomp you, can't he? Wow. How did I miss with that many arrows? Embarrassing. I think you did. Nope. Oops. No. Damn it. Missed again. Alright, that was an ordeal. Ice in his tea with milk, so you're talking about chai tea. Black tea, ice with milk, hot, yes, but not ice, I think. Huh. Iced and it's tea with milk, so you're talking about chai tea. But chai tea is a specific type of tea, like Earl Grey or English breakfasts are types of tea, right? Chai is a type of tea, isn't it? It's a spicy variety or whatever. Okay, that's just all mistlands. There's no swamp out there. All right, that's a little bit of swamp. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's a name for it. I do actually surprisingly, because like soda can Dr. Pepper and Coke and stuff can be kind of harsh on your stomach. So some people think it's kind of gross, but I think it kind of tastes like a milkshake. I like adding a little bit of milk to Dr. Pepper and drinking that iced. I think that tastes really good. But yeah, it's not for everybody. I think some people think it tastes very gross. Like, no. Alright, we got swamp, guys. I don't know if it's big, but we've got it on both sides of the map. That one looks little. This one looks like it's got a bunch of land behind it. And so they might both kind of suck. I don't like it very much compared to Earl Grey. Chai tea? Yeah, Earl Grey is really good. That's probably my favorite black tea. I almost always sweeten it, but I don't care whether I have like milk or lemon in it. Honey is the best, obviously, but as long as I have sweetener, I'm not super particular about it. I like coffee in the morning, though. For the start the day beverage. Yeah, definitely. Morning must have, for sure. Alright, not super promising here. But it's really hard to tell the depth of a swamp like this that has a bunch of land behind it. So who knows? Might be half decent. Then we still have to come all the way back towards center in this chunk. There's a chance for like a monster crypt or a monster swamp out here. Alright, and we were talking about landing without any of our good gear, right? Like leaving the Crom and the other thing at home. And like, that's why we were making extra root gear. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember like all that stuff, because I had a really good plan. I'd like to be able to remember what my plan was. I wonder if there's any chance we need entrails still. That would be weird. Right, isn't this deadly if we jump off of our ledge? Yeah, you gotta be slick about it. Yeah, we have a stack. Oh, and we have 13 more. We have like 50, so we have 25 full meals for the Ashlands. We have some backups if we death spiral. Right, I'm eating beast. And do we have a backup beast sitting somewhere? Is that what I saw? Alright, yeah, we've got another Sailor's Bounty sitting there. Cool. What's up, Hank? Oh, Henry. Alright, we'll take a quick lap. You liking the swamp, huh? I hope so, Mario. I mean, all we need is 2 boxes, right? 2 boxes and it's go time. Gotta have Ratatosk me too. Just feels like you're wearing a feather cape when your stats are like this. Okay. We'll have to hit the one across the way. This one ended up being shallower than we want. It's not quite big enough for spawners, I guess. Damn it. But yeah, anything with stone towers or spawners and we're in business. Yeah, this has probably got something in it, I hope. Is that fire? No, it's something else. Boat. Boat, boat, boat. Okay. Portal. Boat. Yeah, I have all my stuff. Okay. Dang it. I think we might have 2 sliver swamps. So like, sometimes when you have a swamp that seems to be split across with like water in between it across 2 different land masses, it means like, or the way I understand it is that that whole thing could have been swamp, but a big chunk of it spawned in as ocean. And so that's why you have these like ribbon type things on the outsides of it. Little ribbon swamps. I think it's nighttime. Yep. I don't know if we want to get back in the boat or go wait till daytime so that we can spot stuff. Yeah. I have another vague recollection that we were all out of acorns. Wasn't this ended up being the only axe we made, right? Because iron and bronze was like a lot of work. Ooh, that was perfect. Nice. Okay. Wait, how am I over? Okay, I think we go like here and then back that way. Dude, so like I didn't play Valheim for 3 or 4 months, something like that, but one game that I did pick back up and run through again was the original Red Dead Redemption. That was pretty fun. I still have Red Dead Revolver for like PS2. I gotta play that game again. You guys probably never, I don't know. That was a while ago. That's an old one, but that was really fun too. Alright, we've been there. Wait, we don't have a portal at the Bog Witch, but we have one there. So like if this takes forever and we want to keep eating Sailor's Bounty, I think we actually have to go get more herbs and spices. Alright, so considering the fact that I've been streaming today for like 8 hours or 9 hours now, I'm actually pretty comfortable. Definitely more so than I was. I know you guys care about this stuff. It matters. Alright, swamp I don't know about right there. Nice. Okay, it's teeny though. Okay. Ooh, this one maybe. This could be it. Could be the one. That little chunk looks kind of empty, but the other part over there looks a little bit better. He says, nice to have you streaming the Valheimery again. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's fun. Like, you know, sometimes I overdo it, obviously. Hopefully I'm not super tired tomorrow, but I don't know, like, reading the manual and putting together the PC and reading a bunch of technical information and all that stuff, that's kind of tiring, but like hanging out and playing Valheim and talking to you guys isn't really that bad. Sometimes it's hard to like switch screens and read chat and stuff, but that's not that bad, honestly. I just, sometimes my eyes get tired. So I don't think I'll have to automatically take tomorrow off or anything. We might play some more stuff tomorrow. But yeah, we gotta keep getting trophy hunt practice in. Is that a spawner over there? Those are rocks, right? I think we might leave the boat over here and just run up a little ways, but yeah, both of these are still a little bit iffy. Ah, screw it. Like Viking Superman over here. Yeah, I was gonna say this feels like one of those little sliver swamps where you get like an A-bomb spawn that can kill your boat. I know that sounds super specific, but it literally was exactly what I was just thinking. Nah, dude. Well, I was right that I saw stones. That part was true. But I think that's it for this sliver. Yeah, we're getting sliver swamped. And I think we're gonna have to fight that A-bomb too. Probably. I saw the green, but it was a blob. So any boxes that are in wooden structures like that are gonna be swamp or meadows or black forest boxes. So you're never gonna find wither bones in those ones. Oh yeah, right. If we parry and then stab with the silver sword, it's like 2 stabs, right? And there's a lot of Valheim over here. Yeah. Pretty effective. Sword is wicked, man. Where's our sword stat? 38. Okay, yeah, we're getting there. You guys remember in that when we did the reverse run, but on saga settings, how I was saying like we have nowhere near the stats in that run that we're gonna have in this one. The fodder fight in that run was way harder than it's gonna be in this one. If you're new, or you didn't catch it last time, that's a 3-episode playlist. It's about 20 hours long. But we ran the trophy hunt mode, or trophy hunt app, and did basically this whole thing, but with 2x resources and some of that other stuff turned on. You can take a look at that if you would like. I hear it is premium Valheim content, is what they're telling me. Wait, I put seeds in this box. I started using 5-box rows instead of 6-box rows, so I'm starting to do inventory different. That's messing with me a little bit. So the only thing we can do with chicken meat and eggs is cooked egg and sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. Cooked egg and cooked chicken. And since we have probably half a box of bug meat, we don't need to do cooked chicken because it's like the same exact price pretty much. Wow. I did a bad job. Oh, nice. We got lucky. Nope. Come on. Come on. And a bunch of leech trophies over here. Ah, I hate when I do this. I center the boat. I do have a hoe. Nice. I really had it stuck there. All right, premium content, man. Any chance we need those? No. Boat. Portal. Okay. Nice. All right. Damn it. Where is my box, dude? All right, that was just out of spite. Sorry, I didn't want you guys to see that. I think there's a possible box way up there. But it's not here. Okay. I think there's a possible box in this tower, but I might be wrong. Nothing down here. Okay. Oh, I got a bless you from Lady. Thank you. That was a serious sneeze. That's the one downside to being in the basement. I might be a little bit allergic. But in the summer, man, oh my god, I can't stress enough like how stupid I feel for it. It's been years since I set up anything down here. And like I don't have central air, but I do, obviously I can like cool down a room or whatever. But that kind of air conditioning doesn't work great. Anyway, I'm from one of those parts of the country that where all the homes were designed without air conditioning. Because you used to be you really wouldn't need it. You're able to cool down the house so much at night that even if it gets really hot during the day, you're able to like keep a pretty reasonable house temperature all year round. And so they just, you know, they never built these homes with AC in mind. I've lived in a couple of places, obviously, that are built with AC in mind, where you're like air conditioned all the time, and I don't really like that either. I mean, if you have like good maintenance on that stuff, it's not harmful or anything, but I don't really like being refrigerated or whatever. It's kind of, it's like weird. It's weird, man. Sorry, I'm getting all far out on you guys. Dude. Being all far out. Alright, there's a box. Maybe. Possible box. So this structure, again, this is gonna have... If it has a box in it, it's gonna be meadows. Damn it. It's a nice swamp though, good crypt density. Oh yeah, weren't we saying a couple episodes in this playlist that it seems like swamps, they have these places where crypts spawn and spawners. And like sometimes you'll have one of these swamps that's all crypts. Sometimes you'll have all spawners. This one looks really heavy with the crypts, but we might not see a bunch of spawners in this swamp. It's a great swamp though. I wish I was looking for iron at this moment. I'd be really happy to find it. And we did go to that one. That's the only one we found so far. If it's there, the box would be way up high. No harm looking. Yeah, it's like there might even be like more when it's intact enough to have a box, it goes up even further. Or maybe I'm remembering like an old version that had a box like back here or something like that. I'm pretty sure that that structure, the other stone structure does have a box. The one that has a rune spawn in it. It definitely has a box like down by the rune spawn. But I really don't know if that one we were just in actually has one. Alright, it's a possible. I'm just kind of curious. Damn you. None. Come on, game, you can do it. Hey, bomb. Come on, game. Damn it. Alright, I'm thinking Caddyshack, Chevy Chase. No. Oh, damn it. That didn't work. No. Okay, they're all spawning like from the same. In the same exact way. That's like 4 in a row. Come on. Shit. Sorry, language. There's no excuse for cussing now. I mean, sure, break your controller, but don't cuss. I know what a tease, no kidding, right? Swamp is huge, man. We found at least 5 spawners, only 1 box. But I'll take it. Take it if you've got more spawners. Hook it up, game. Ooh, stone tower. But it's that one again. And I'm like, I'm just gonna say, if it doesn't go up high enough, it definitely doesn't have the thing, right? Yeah, that doesn't go up high enough. What's up, Draugr Elite? Somewhat dangerous. Alright, we didn't go to this one yet. Okay. What about that one? We did go to that one. Son of a... Alright. I'm pretty sure we went to this one already, but I'm gonna open it one more time. Yeah. Actually, don't think I went to that one already. I think I should kill... if that elite is still with us. Alright, we came from that one, right? So this is the next one. Show me a box. No. Oh, show me your... no, I shouldn't say that. Show me your... no. No. No, no, no. Okay. Okay. We are out of swamp. There's a little bit more fine wood right there. Is it worth going to? Maybe. Man, this was the dream though. This was the spot. Okay, that's a possible one I haven't gone to. Shove it up, shove it up, shove it up, shove it up, shove it up. Nope. Feel the force, young Skywalker. Yeah, none of that worked. All right. Oh. I think we sleep and go daytime. It's way easier to find. It's way easier to find stuff in the day. You are wet. All right, piece of candy. Here we go. Oh, what's that? That's probably just a teaser. Yeah, who knows? There could be some more here. But yeah, what we just ran through was like probably one of the best swamps in this quadrant. tons of possibility there. Yeah, nothing. Okay, so heading back towards center make more sense at this moment. God, I wonder if we have to bust out the stag breaker and start looking in frickin' muddy scrap piles again. Muddy scrap piles seem like pretty good inside a lot of crypts. For withered bones. The problem is that it was so hard to find. It was so hard to find the actual scrap piles out here. We spent a bunch of time banging sand. Or no, the saying is pounding sand. Hey. I was watching this this Twitch Valheim streamer from Scotland the other day. Over on Twitch, and she says the word wood. She says wood. Woo. It's like woo and then duh on the end of it. Woo duh, like that. Is the way it sounds to me, you know? It doesn't sound like weird or anything, but like I got such a kick out of it for some reason. Obviously it's a word you say a lot in Valheim. But yeah, I was just tickled. It was fun. I mean, I think she was doing a first time playthrough or something like that, but yeah, she just goes wood. Laughing my ass off. Not enough for the third attack. Okay, I think we get in the boat and just go this way. Yeah, this feels like it's a big ocean. Maybe with a Black Horse Island or something like that. But we might get lucky. There might be one more big swamp out here somewhere that we haven't found. Otherwise, we're gonna have to go back to like our A portal and start doing some of these type of things. There's probably, let's see, where's their swamp that we haven't found yet? There's probably swamp. That's spawn. Here, there might be something in here. There's still some spots. You guys, dude. Reverse Valheim is brutal if you get bad RNG on the bones. And I doubt if we could have had any worse. Well, I mean, we could have none. But it's been truly horrific. Alright, that is a little bit more swamp there. Okay. But yeah, there's an island here. I just have the feeling that it's gonna be something else besides swamp, because there's all that swamp right there. Okay, that swamp we've already been to, off in the distance over there. And then that's most likely Black Forest. It might be meadows. But yeah, we could do like a little bit of a hook there and then head back. We do have a portal to meet up at the Bone Mouse location there, so we do have like that arc to take as well. Yeah, we should be running. I think at this point we run a lot faster than the boat. Or not a lot faster, we run really fast though. Damn, we're really close. Boat. Boat, boat, boat. Alright, we have all the stuff. feast is about to run out. Probably grab some more sausages and onion soup too. Alright. We'll just do that real quick. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Parkour. Parkour. Sausages. Onion soup. Oh. Fine wood. Okay. Alright, do we need to sleep for any reason? As we do if we... Whoops. Why'd I do that? Oh my god. Okay. There we go. Sorry, technical difficulties, folks. Whoops. I was thinking we might pop up onto this mountain and see if we can see for a long ways. Also, I should have been shooting more things with my bow. We're still trying to get the highest possible bow stat that we can get. It's one of the goals we had for this run was to get, you know, at least over 50. We're close. Okay. Plains, plains, plains. What am I looking at there? That looks like Black Forest down there. Well, no automatic go-to swamp. Now I feel like a jerk for shooting that doggy. Just minding his own business, waiting for a deer to run up the mountain. Some jerk shoots him with a wooden arrow. Oops. That's too little to have anything in it, almost for sure, but it is possible swamp, I think. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. Dude, we might have to sacrifice a goat to Odin. Change up our strategy here a little bit. We'll lose our pilot's license. Okay, wait. When we found this mountain, we know there was swamp there. We saw some stuff. Okay, I think that's safely nothing. But the place on the map is a little different than what I had in my mind right now. So if we go around this thing here. Wait, did I miss where this got kind of chunky? Alright, let's run through it. Just in case, we'll make sure. I just, Leech is dead. That's a big A-bomb trunk. Hard to miss that one. You guys want to see if it's a one shot? One shot stabby? Nope, not quite. Alright, all of a sudden I've got like a death metal song in my head. That maybe is just from like a comedy movie or something like that, but it's like, step upon the murder trade. I don't know where the hell it came from. But it was kind of funny. It was funny. I think it has something to do with like flashbacks of how like searching the entire world of swamps starts to feel after you go this far. On the plus side though, like if you've ever really wanted to like be able to scan through like a whole bunch of content and like find out what like one world of swamps looks like. We've searched most of the world of swamps so far. I couldn't guarantee it, but I'm guessing boxes inside Draugr villages are also Meadows boxes. I'm not even gonna bother looking, but because it would be really weird if they weren't. Wait, was that a one shot? It might have been. Wait, what's... Okay. Hey, there's a spawner. I wasn't sure if we'd even see one of these. Has a box. And a bone. Thank you. Thank you, Valheim. You think it was all this talk about sacrificing a goat to Odin? Now Odin's gonna be hungry for a goat. Alright guys, one left. Feels way better than two left. One left, and then it's Ashlands prep time. Finish building, prep for the Ashlands. Oh, that's gonna be really cool. I'll probably go back and watch some of that reverse saga run. See what went wrong, what went right. See what I said about it. Valheim expert. Stamp collector extraordinaire. Huh. Just kidding. So calling somebody a stamp collector in Spanish sounds really funny. Like in English it sounds really funny. It sounds like an insult. But now I can't remember what it is. It's like I don't know. Ask me again. I'll try and figure it out. Ah, that feels so good. So much work. With nothing to show for it. Okay, so we're going like here. And then we did see a little swamp off in the distance back there too, so that'll be where the loop goes. I'm gonna reward myself with some extra loud French horn. Here we go. You did so good and found a withered bone, bro. What a good job. You totally found it. Yeah, yay. Okay, so this gets us to the other side of that island that had really good withered bone. Yeah, so if we're thinking about like the world itself, there was like a cluster of withered bone in this region right here. I've been wondering how the world generation actually works. Like how many objects it actually loads in preset. Because I suppose there's no reason why, like, I don't know what the memory load is, but there's no reason why you couldn't just have like all the boxes load in when you're loading in the world. I doubt if that would necessarily like cost a bunch of computational power. It might actually save it for when you're actually running around, and I don't know how it works. Yeah, I think we had a pretty good look over there, and it was nothing. And then if we were looking out at this from up on that mountain and we couldn't really see anything, I think our range of vision would have gone like to here at least. So we're probably just in a really big body of water right now. We'll be heading that way. Yeah, guys, We started a permadeath playthrough on Twitch today. We ended up kind of going pretty slow, so we didn't do any troll farming. But we built a cool little kind of built in a really cool little area that I like. A nice little quick build. And we're like at the Elder. We just got our belt and we're ready. We're ready to take the Elder, and then we've got like almost everything from the early game sort of sorted. So we've got like enough wood for probably the whole game and all that stuff. But yeah, we're gonna run, I think I'm gonna run that over on Twitch. So if you're not already, is it following? Yeah, following on Twitch. Go ahead and jump over there. Hook it up. But yeah, that'll be kind of a fun one too. Got 6 bees. Got kind of nervous fighting a troll. Weird to be nervous fighting a troll. Yeah, we did a sealed tower, right? That's how we have chickens. Yeah, because we had some stupid planes deaths. Ended up having to do like a body recovery that involves sailing, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm even taking serpents anymore. That was a huge coral cod. It was a level 3. Get it. Get it. Get it. Damn it. No. Get the puffer fish. There it is. Okay. God. That was difficult. The heavy mist. They look pretty cool in the water. Oh no, okay. There's swamp there. I was gonna say I hadn't seen a tree yet. I don't know, it looks pretty thin. But yeah, when you only need one more, now we're in the territory where worst comes to worst, we pound on the ground with the stag breaker until we find muddy scrap piles, and we just keep doing that, you know, until we have withered bones, just out of the, you know, dogged determination to complete this actually really fun playthrough. That's also been very challenging with regard mostly to this one thing. Just about everything else was like no stress, total fun. Well, there was like, I did kind of get in my own head a little bit about dying too often in like these casual runs. Sometimes I'm a little lazy. I let myself die when I shouldn't, which holds back like your stat goals. So like when you're trying to get like high stats and something, like you can't die, especially once you're over 20, level 20 on everything, or anything I should say. You just You have to stop dying, ever. Whoa. There's a little mob. 5-pack. 5-pack of the gobs. Alright, so where am I gonna find more swamp on this island? Is it gonna be like other side maybe? I know we're like at about 75 run with the Ratatosk right now. Alright, let's take a look from up on top of this mountain again. Hopefully it's good weather tomorrow. Oh, come on. Get rested, grab a little more Ratatosk. Maybe fall and die. Nine, baby. Yeah, so we have portals at all those locations. Unless we have something really close, we might not have a portal there. Boom. Almost home. Ratatosk. I'll save that for the Ashlands. Wait, parkouring back up there seems like it's gonna be really hard. Yep, it's pretty hard. Okay. We're good, let's go. What's up, everybody? Welcome in and welcome back. Sorry to leave you guys without that premium Valheim content for a few months, but we'll crank it out again. Swamp, you see, like, past the trees, how Swamp has this, like, little bumpy, little islandy look? So, like, when you're way up here, if you get a good view from the mountains, sometimes you can see, like, you can totally pick up, like, a really good swamp. I saw a wolf over here. See, I mean, that's only level 45, almost 46, right? Look at how fast that drawback speed is. This is about as fast as I've almost ever had it. I think I might have cheesed it a few times, but even then I only got it to like, I only get it to about 30 before I get really like any of those methods where you're just like leveling a stat. That gets really old really fast, so. Alright, I think we're looking at Mistlands over here. Yeah, we're just on a big plains island. Big Plains Island, so yeah, and we got Mistlands off in the distance, like under the Ratatosk counter right now. So further out is unlikely to have any swamp, but I don't know. I suppose there's a possibility on the other side of this, like over there. But yeah, I think we gotta start heading back, and then, I don't know. Yeah, 74. Oh yeah, I was like, I should use Ike. You guys, we still haven't beat Ike. Super weird. Okay, so Mistlands. Plains. Did I see a trophy drop? No. There's a whole side of this island that could possibly have something on it. I don't know. We'll spend a little bit more time. I'm not gonna go for too much longer. Like I said, I already did like about 6 hours earlier on that permadeath run. But yeah, I think I've remembered a ton of stuff about this run already. Like I said, I'm still gonna have to maybe watch a little bit from that old reverse saga run that I did, and try and remember all the things that I was thinking about for the Ashlands landing, because we have to take longships in, and so I've done that a bunch of times in saga mode, but you get 2x boat speed, which makes it way easier. Oh, is there any possible... No, I'm looking at swamp that I've explored, aren't I? Do you guys see why I pinged the two edges of it? Oh my god, you guys. We've had a... Well, it feels like we've had a bunch of times where we were like jumping the boat and paddling into the wind. But yeah, I was like testing the edges of where I can see it. But yeah, this is definitely, we've definitely been here. Let me see, Hilder, and then yeah, there was that swamp trip. Is this one landmass? Like, where did we miss swamp? We were looking at plains over there, right? That island didn't look like it had anything on it. When we came over here and got bone mass, we were kind of going to the sealed tower. So this is another spot that might be good. But yeah, if you joined us late, this has been our search for withered bone. Holy crap. We have a really good tailwind. So speaking of landing in the Ashlands, like max speed tailwind would be so lucky. Definitely what we want. Trying to think, like, where did I possibly miss something? Tatiana, what's up? Good to see you guys. Been a while. I feel like there's no chance that we missed a box, right? So now we're not looking to run through swamp that we've already been to. We're only really looking for any fresh swamp location. No swamp. And get back onto land here, and then we can run over to the other side. Four pieces. Three minutes left on our feast. Should I run in there and get dry by one of their fires real quick? Okay. We're dry now. Actually sounded kind of close. Dude, we might try and find a muddy scrap pile. I'd really like to just have this done. If you're just joining in, guys, we do finally have our 9th out of 10 wither bones, so the only thing left to prep for the first the first 6 bosses is that. Can we get across that without getting leeched and dying? I don't know. That's gonna be tough. Where's the thing? Where would I put the tray? In the cash box? Cash. Oh, there it is. Oh, and the helmet. Why is this not maxed out? How do I do it? That. Okay, that's our last of the Sailor's Bounty feasts. And I'm like, I could swear we don't have any more of that herb blend. It's like when we bought it, like the idea of eating 5 of those seemed like that would take forever. Pretty crazy that we're still like on the search for bones and stuff. All right, a little bit more, and then I'm shutting it down. What about like eating some chicken and then some cereal? No, that's kind of that's a weird mix, right? I don't know why. That's what I'm thinking about right now. Nice, you like the base? Yeah, I like doing the massive builds are cool. Okay, so how much of a risk is this, I wonder? I just want to be there. got 1 0 there. That's the log. The 2 hards are that. Okay. Oh, don't be a rock. Oh, it's a log. Damn it. Alright, are there 2 stones that... Oh, we might have one. Okay, children, here we go. There it is. Nice. Alright, guys. Cross your fingers and toes. Dude, did anybody sacrifice a goat to Odin yet? Cause... Alright. Because I think we did promise that earlier, so... Just in case. I'm kidding.
Okay.
Come on, withered bone. Oh, wait. Wait. The drop rates outside of crypts are like 0.3%, aren't they? That's why we weren't doing this for withered bones. But who knows? Maybe we'll hit the lottery here. Nope. Okay. See, we're remembering all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah, what if we'd left one in one of these boxes? That would be crazy. Right, yeah, I remember talking about that a bunch. Like, oh, the reason I'm not just searching muddy scrap piles is blah blah blah. Because the drop rate inside crypts for withered bones is actually not bad, but the drop rate on the ones that are just outside the crypts is absolutely terrible. Aha. Peace out. Peace out, you hoser. He actually got us moving kind of fast there. Mario. I know, man. Like, I did too for a second. I was really stoked to actually find it. And then as we were uncovering it, then I remembered. Yeah, you got to do all this Valheim science when you try these like really specific challenge runs like this. So again, the last time I thought about this challenge was in March, probably. Ooh, damn it. One, two, three, four. Okay. There's no reason to run around this swamp, right? No, now I can't even remember going through this swamp. See swamp in the distance over here? Like when you're really high up on a mountain, but like you can still totally tell that it's swamp. So like all the way out to the furthest possible draw distance, you can get really good information from getting up on high if you're looking for swamps. That's interesting. Yeah, that was a really good swamp. We have 3 at least. How many are on the map? Bone mass? I can't remember how many bone mass locations are on a map. But yeah, we've got 3, so is it 5? It might only be 3. Ike is 3, I think the Elder is 3, I think Motor is 3. Bone mass might be 4. Yeah. I'm still rebooting my Valheim brain. I took a huge break from it, so like a lot of that stuff that I just expect myself to know, it just isn't on the tip of my tongue right now. Rebooting my Valheim brain. Things you say out loud. That would sound really weird if you weren't talking to a specific crowd. Yeah, I thought it was 4 or 5 too. That's where I'm at. Wait, 1, 2, 3. We've got 4. That one didn't have any bones in it. This one might have had 1 or 2. I think we found 1 up there. But yeah, we've got at least 4. Wiki says 5. Gotcha. Yeah, there might be 1 more on the map then. It's right there, maybe. I can't remember where our nearest location to that is. We might have to take the A portal and go into this. That's got some possibilities. I've got that, you know, like caught in the middle of 2 equally valid desires going on. Like, I really want to be done searching for withered bones. I feel a strong pull for that, and I also really know that I should shut down the stream here and be done streaming for the day also. Competing desires. Prerogatives in opposition. Yeah, for sure. I agree. Mario says you got a plan for next time, so not a bad place to call it quits. Yeah, that's what I mean. There's no real reason why we have to do it this time. I was kind of just wishful thinking. Like, I wouldn't mind opening just a couple more boxes. We could find like 1 more swamp with a couple of boxes, that would be sweet. But yeah, we're getting to the very, very end of this, that's for sure. Driver of Viking needs to pull over at rest area and take a nap. Oh, that'd be a fun river to sail your boat down. It's big enough, and it's got the big rocks in it too. That was another thing like I did in my first playthrough of Valheim was, like, I was thinking Vikings always take their boats up rivers, right? And so one of the things like I tried to figure out was like, you know, sailing in rivers and crap. Okay, another tiny swamp. I'm guessing tiny swamp. But yeah, I lived, like, I had my first world I ever played had like a really steep canyon thing that was pretty close to spawn. And it had a touch of black forest right next to it or whatever. And so like I ended up building like on a pretty steep hillside, something like this, from like down in a river there to like house was up on a plateau up like that. But I ended up having to do all kinds of things to figure out how to like cart stuff up the hill and all of that. I had to build roads. I even tried to build a ladder all the way up and like, you know, like sail oars from a different continent all the way back. and then cart them up a hill, like all of that type of stuff. But yeah, like, I don't know, this game has been just amazing since the first time I played it. It's so good. I don't think there's really anything that, well, I don't know, I've never played anything that's a more complete game than this, not even close. For just playability and especially replayability. Okay, so again, we got a sliver swamp here, which means we might have another chunk of decent swamp out there. We're gonna search a little bit more. And then if there's nothing out here that's obvious, then we're gonna shut it down, and next time we'll be going for that, like, south of spawn. Big empty chunk down there. We'll go from the A portal. Alright, nothing there. Do we have any? Good, okay, we have a teeny bit of wind. Grey Dwarves gave us a push. Thank you, Grey Dwarves. Yeah, nothing like having to jump out. Oh, you're talking about navigating the river, yeah. Yeah, especially when you screw up and you like high center yourself. That can be rough. Okay, here's a chunk. Here's a chunk with some potential. Maybe not. I honestly don't know if, like, I could get in trouble for saying we should sacrifice a goat to Odin. Obviously, I'm joking, because that's obvious. But at the same time, man, I wish there was a digital version of sacrificing a goat to Odin that we could do. Alright, we really need to eat and rest. Then again, we have 50 armor, so... That stone tower, if it doesn't have a wooden structure, could have a box. No, it's the tall one. Darn it. You know the broken one? The, like, half moon shaped one that's completely broken that has a bone mass ruin spawn in it sometimes? That one has a box location. Is that a box? No. All right, kids. Let's say close enough, good enough. jump in the hot tub, freaking call it a Valheim. Take off our hood. There we go. We got a serious amount of running in out there. I was serious Valheiming, guys. Stat levels. Where are we at? I put 46 up on the board, but that doesn't matter. That's fine. Run and bows. Swords were like, I think when I fought fodder with the Crumb the other time, I only had swords up to like 25, maybe 30. So we should have, by the time we fight our way through the Ashlands with the 2 swords, we should have somewhere 45 to 50, something like that. But yeah, we're looking pretty good. We just have to find that last witherbone. It's got to be out there on the map somewhere, so we're good, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out again, and it's good to see you guys. We will be back for more Valheim. If you feel like it, go ahead and jump into Discord too. We're gonna do a little bit on Twitch as well, so like keep your eye out for when we're over there, and yada yada yada. Good to see everybody, and I am going to shut it down. Where's my cursor? Oh my god, where's my cursor? There it is. Okay. Alright, everybody. Thanks again. I will see you again soon.